Y'all, Nicki is out here really playing the bad guy because she's going through it. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are tangled up in a battle for the worst husband ever. Cardi's husband, Offset, recently got dragged for getting a woman pregnant and having a baby on Cardi, and the dragging hasn't stopped. For some reason, Nicki Minaj decided to join the fun and try to clown Cardi. But Cardi immediately checked her and clapped back hard. Not only did Cardi clown Nicki for being married to a convicted assayer, but she also threw shade at Nicki's husband for his past. Cardi even took it a step further by bringing receipts to expose Nicki's alleged substance addiction. And y'all better sit down for this, because Nicki and Cardi are back at it again in a battle royale. Offset and Cardi have been trending all over social media. It all started when a woman named Blue brought receipts to expose Offset for allegedly getting her friend, Preg, pregnant. Preg and her friend Kayla ganged up on Blue, trying to bully her online and doxing her in the process. Well, Blue clapped back, saying, "Posting my address was a low blow, but I got a lower blow for you. This is all over Cardi's husband." She continued, "This is because a married man got Preg pregnant and made her get a termination for chump change. Preg told everyone, and they assumed it was me, but it was the one who got the termination who was telling everyone." Blue went on, "I don't care about anything anymore. You're running around telling my address, but you can't keep your personal business about a married man to yourself." She then shared a screenshot of a message from Preg who said, "Blocked while you type. I got bigger fish to fry. Didn't you violate an NDA or something?" But Blue wasn't having it and hit back, saying, "You thought you could jug me because of an NDA? Preg, you're weird. You thought I ever gave a F***K? Y'all have been trolling me since March, and he's messing with me. He went back and told you that I'm on an NDA, and you texted me my first and last name? Nobody knew I was on one but Buddy, me, and Morgs." Apparently, Offset paid $15,000 to Preg to sort out their pregnancy situation. Then, as the story goes, he also paid Blue the same amount to keep her mouth shut. But wait, there's more. Word is, he roped in their friend Kayla to stir up even more chaos, supposedly paying her to go after Blue because he was freaking out about her spilling the tea. Y'all, this situation is messy. Blue posted receipts and wrote, "Buddy offered me $15K to not say anything. I kept it solid." This was on March 6th, the same day and night that Kayla randomly walked up to me trying to jump me. She also shared screenshots of texts between her and Offset, where Offset appeared to threaten her for telling Cardi about him paying Preg to get a termination. Offset said, "B, you're gonna learn. Nothing gets past me. You're a liar. You're the one behind all this BS. You keep telling her lies about me." Blue wrote, "Buddy texted me this as I was walking out of Cavo. Like, you sent this big Kayla to fight me, thinking I told Cardi after you wired me, or Morgs, 'cause I ain't told a soul." She also doubled down on her claims about how Offset tried to have her judged by Kayla, saying, "Kayla walked up to me at the bar in Cabo and said, 'What you supposed to say about my best friend Pre and Off?' And I walked her down before she could finish her sentence. I overdid it. I had to hit first because I was like, is this a hit? Like, did Buddy and Preg send Kayla because they think I'm telling Cardi everything?" Well, according to the blogger God the Scoop, Offset has been super paranoid about Cardi B catching wind of his baby mama drama. On the same day, he slid into Blue's DMs to secure her number and ensure she stayed quiet. He apparently reached out to God the Scoop with some serious threats. Talk about desperate measures from Offset. He wrote, "Yo, my ninja. Why you lying to my wife about me? Ninja, I don't care what beef you got with somebody. You got my wife thinking I had a Prego. What the F is wrong with you? Say something, ninja." God the Scoop replied, "First off, don't come in my inbox on some crazy ish. You don't even know what the F you're talking about. No one said anything to your wife, and I wasn't the person who said you got pre-prego. So what the F are you talking about? Know your facts before talking." I reposted what the F someone said to Preg because she be out here running her mouth and portraying people. Then they go talking. So what the F are you talking about? But wait, it gets worse, y'all. It turns out Preg is not the only woman who's allegedly expecting a child with Offset. According to a new blind item on Crazy Days and Nights, he has at least one other woman pregnant. The blind item said, "The married one-named rapper who used to be part of a trio keeps impregnating random women, and his much higher on the list, wife just keeps letting it slide. She won't let it slide when these women start deciding to have these babies, and the wife will be footing the bill for the child support." The sad part is that fans have been warning Cardi that this would eventually happen because Offset just can't keep it in his pants. He keeps laying that thing all around town, hooking up with Instagram baddies. Back in 2018, Cardi got in trouble after she and her crew threw bottles and drinks at Jade and her sister while they were working. Word is, Cardi found out that Jade had been involved in messing around with Offset, which set her off. She even reportedly paid 2 guys to go after Jade and her sister, leading to a court case. Cardi eventually pleaded guilty to third-degree assault and second-degree reckless endangerment, ending up with a 15-day community service stint. But this wasn't the first time Offset cheated on Cardi. Remember when he got busted trying to set up a threesome with rapper Cuban Doll and her friend? He said, "I want you and Cuban. Can you make that happen? I'll go to New Orleans tomorrow. I'll fly y'all there on Saturday." Cuban Doll also shaded Cardi over this on Twitter, saying, "I pray a man don't marry me just to cheat on me. That's next-level disrespect." Cardi clapped back, "Girl, shut up. We never had a problem until you dry tweeted that stuff about me. Me and you ain't been cool since Offset was trying to sleep with me." Talk about fighting words. Well, not only was Offset a known cheater, but his affairs were particularly humiliating because his side pieces often disrespected Cardi on social media or openly exposed the affairs, even after she tried hard to keep them under wraps. Like in 2018, when Cardi filed for divorce, claiming that they had grown apart and would stay friends and all that. But for some reason, a previously unknown side piece came forward and exposed her affair, further complicating the situation.
Things just haven't been working out between us for a long time, and it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together.
I have not messed with Offset since he's had his baby. I didn't know how serious this marriage was. I kind of read or kind of see things, but I haven't it took until today to actually get into this, seeing everything. A lot of girls would just deal with this situation and just be like, yo, I took Cardi B's nigga, or I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything. I feel ashamed.
Yeah, Offset sure knows how to pick them, these dumb broads. It looks like Offset has always been an unapologetic cheater who allowed Cardi to be humiliated by his mistresses. He seems to have a thing for outspoken women and chasing attention, even if it means embarrassing Cardi. Well, with all these allegations and cheating, especially with at least 2 women reportedly pregnant, it's not surprising that Cardi is already separating her assets from Offset. According to an insider, Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing, while Offset is about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most, I mean 95% of it. It's not just money that Cardi has. It's real estate. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children stay, and they have a home in New Jersey where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of these homes. Without Cardi's money, Offset is nowhere near as wealthy as he portrays. That man spends money like water, and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what his life ends up looking like without Cardi. According to an insider, Nicki has been living for this drama. While Offset and Cardi were being dragged, she tweeted, "Who up?" and "What I just found out." The insider claims that Nicki is finding a lot of pleasure in this because it hasn't been that long since the Bardi gang dragged Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, for his past assault on women. A couple of weeks ago, Nicki had us wondering if she was having marital problems with her husband, Kenneth Petty, after she tweeted, "Yes, single." Fans were happy to think that she was finally leaving Kenneth because, if we're being honest, Kenneth has been horrible for Nicki's public image. Everyone knows he had assaulted a woman, and he allegedly used Nicki's name and influence to bully the victim. Kenneth also pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the first degree for the death of a guy named Lamont Robinson back in 2002. Originally facing second-degree charges during the 2006 trial, he cut a deal that downgraded the offense to manslaughter in the first degree. According to reports, the defendant, Kenneth Petty, caused the death of Lamont Robinson. So he got hit with a 10-year sentence, but was out in 7 by 2013, though he had to stay on supervised release for another 5 years. Get this, while he and Nicki were getting all lovey-dovey, he was still under supervision for taking someone's life. It also didn't help that Nicki continuously defended Kenneth against the internet. She wrote, "He was young. She was young in a relationship. But go off internet. You can't run my life. You can't even run your own life." Well, honestly, I don't think she's in the best position to mock Cardi B because her husband is also very problematic. According to an insider, Cardi has been taking shots at Nicki and her husband, accusing Nicki of allegedly being on drugs. She claims that Nicki has a drug problem that her husband, Kenneth, has been encouraging for his own benefit. Cardi allegedly thinks she is in a better situation than Nicki because Kenneth is mooching off Nicki and has been using her for her money. Y'all, at this point, I think we can all agree that both women are married to weirdos. They're both in the same situation with husbands who keep embarrassing them. Nicki's husband took someone's life and assaulted a woman, and Cardi's husband just can't keep it in his pants. I just need both women to divorce their husbands and get remarried or something to end this feud once and for all. Now I need to know what y'all think about this. Let me know in the comments if these women should divorce their husbands and move on, or if you're Team Cardi or Team Nicki.